I'm super honored and very thankful and grateful to be sharing some of the things that have worked for me for the past month. And thanks, Megan, for handing over the reins to me tonight. I'm going to share my screen now. And boom. Can everybody see that? What? Yeah, fantastic. All right. Here we go. So Beachbody and Facebook, how to share your Beachbody journey, your challenges, and coaching opportunities on Facebook without selling. As most of you all, pretty much everybody who's involved in Megan's team knows that one of the reasons you probably got involved with her team was that it's just about sharing your story and sharing your successes, and it's not about selling. And that's what I loved about this program. And I remember some of her first tips, and I was like, I'm so going to do that because that seems like it's working, and it seemed fairly simple. But you can kind of show me with a thumbs up or whatever. Did you, or were you scared when you were first like, you need to put your Facebook page as public? I was kind of like, I don't know if I want all my pictures out there, if I want titles out there. But I was like, oh man, we got to be public. But I tell you right, out the get-go, that's the first thing you got to do. You got to make yourself public. But here we go. What? So this is hosted by me, and my team's name is Fit Fam. So I'm a little branch off of the Fit Tribe. And super excited to have two of my peeps on the call. Wow. Love these effects. I know you do. Here we go. So people are following you on Facebook, not the products. This was huge for me because I think all of Beachbody's products are so fantastic. And they have all of these great marketing tools, and Turbo Fire so fancy. Shalene looks so good on the cover. And you're like, what? I want to use these products. Got Autumn now, Miss Bikini on there. Much rather see her than me, right? Wrong. Boom. What not to do? Don't post products. These fancy pictures, anybody can Google what 21-day fix is. If you're putting hashtag 21-day fix, they can look it up. They've got Google. We've all got Google. So don't post pictures of products. Your followers and your friends on Facebook are following you, and they want to see what you're doing, your family, your pets, your outings, your bad hair day, your goof, your day at the lake, your beach, your sweaty pic, whatever it is. They want to see you and not products. Hence the hash. I mean, since big cross, no products. Yeah, you. Oops. Boom. Hands too fast. They want to see what you're doing. The workouts, drinking the shakes, eating your meals. Get ready to become a selfie pro. I wasn't super excited about taking selfies at first, and I was looking at pictures of Brittany Leggett, and there's another one. I think it's Lindsay Stay. No, there's another girl that's like the selfie pro, and she's always like, and you know, she's always like, you know, super fantastic with all these great faces. And I was like, oh, it would take me a whole roll of film. If you're someone who was born in the 70s, you might remember that film, to take a picture and like my angle, right? So don't do that. Become comfortable in your skin. Take pictures of yourself doing the workouts, make a little video clip of yourself. Become a selfie pro. You'll find whatever angle works for you. Smile, make the crazy face, do the guns, whatever. I don't know. You know, just do it. Take pictures of yourself, post pictures of yourself. Megan even told me the other day, she scrolled through my like page and was like, Lisa, I had to go all the way back to like February the 11th to find a picture of you. And I was like, yeah. I was posting my cute quotes, but I didn't have very many selfies. So become a selfie pro. This is what people want to see. What? Be real, be you. That was fancy, wasn't it? Okay, sorry. Liking my little effects. What? These are all my little selfies. There I am. Look, what? Like a boss. I got my emerald bracelet in. I was like, I'm taking a picture with this black envelope that looks so amazing. What could be in that black envelope? It's my bracelet. They don't need to know that. They could think that there's a $1,000 check in there from Carl himself. They'd be like, what is in that envelope? It's my bracelet. They don't need to know that. It could be my paycheck. Okay, my Y Power. There's my results. There's my Closer Everyday shirt. Getting the products in there without really getting the products in there. There's my Shakeology love. So become a selfie pro and be yourself. I really do love those glasses. You guys like those sunglasses? Okay, well, I'm going to move on. I'm moving on past the sunglasses. I know you love them. Okay, here we go. Boom. All right, be real, show your life. Don't copy others. Let's start with be real, show your life. This is me on a conference call with Megan when Titus won't let me put him down. So I literally have to put him in the carrier. And yes, that is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the background on TV. I have to put him in the carrier. I have to walk around with the phone. I have to try to get my meeting time in with Megan, even if Titus won't go to sleep. So the struggle's real, right? So I'm going to post this picture on Facebook and be like, the struggle's real, but I'm going to spin it into a positive. How awesome is it that I get to be a stay-at-home mom and work for such a great company, get to pick my own coworkers, have my rock star girl boss, Megan. What? Show your life. Don't copy others. So this is a big one. I know we talked about this on Nadia's call. We have a tendency to I'm really big on like, ooh, I need some fresh ideas. So I will go and look to see what other coaches are doing. But you don't have to copy exactly what they're doing because it's your life. And remember, your 200 plus, 400 plus followers are following you. They don't know who Lindsay Matway is. They don't know who some of these top coaches are. So you're going to be their rock star that they're following and who they're going to be inspired by. Share your ups and downs. This is a big one. So this is kind of a down for me. I was really hoping that Titus would be asleep when I go to make these calls. But if you have any kids whatsoever, do they ever do what you would like for them to do when you would like for them to do it? No. So it's a struggle, right? I mean, it's a struggle. So, but you got to make sure you don't delve into the negativity that's, oh my gosh, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I can't get anything done. I can't create a schedule. I can't stick to it. You know, this vortex of a downhill spiral of negativity. And then you've spit all this out there in the Facebook social media world. And everybody's like, wow, why would I want to work from home? Apparently she gets nothing done and she seems really upset about it. Make sure you put a positive spin on it. Don't go down the Debbie Downer, negative Nancy road and put that out there on Facebook. I'm not saying that we're all rainbows and unicorns and that Beachbody is just this, nothing ever goes wrong in the life of a Beachbody coach, because it does. But make sure you put a positive spin on it and you find a way to share your struggle and motivate others at the same time. I hope that makes sense. That was kind of wordy, but I want you guys to know that sometimes these negative posts, they go out there and you can never get them back. And that will put you in Facebook jail. Somebody's going to put you in Facebook jail once they read that negativity. So stop that nonsense. Okay. Under construction. This is a big one. I want you guys to know that you can be under construction on your fitness journey and still post about your fitness journey. So you don't have to be at your goal weight of 115 pounds, 130 pounds, whatever it might be. You may not be bikini body ready yet, but still post your journey, because there's always somebody who's 10 pounds heavier or 20 pounds heavier or just started their journey too and is really contemplating if this is something they want to continue for 21 days or maybe do they want to just continue it for another 2 days? And you're going to inspire them. I was definitely not ready to post my before pictures my first week. And I didn't even want to post my first week after pictures after my first week. But I did post my journey. I posted me doing the workouts. I posted me eating out of my containers. I posted pictures of me when I was done doing my crazy face. Workout done, number 3, whatever, you know. I was making my faces. I was doing, you know, really staying positive about this journey I was on, even though I wasn't showing my after picture. So don't wait to be an after to post your pictures, because you're just, even if it's the 21-day fix and it's only 3 weeks, you just wasted 3 weeks. You got to hit the ground running. That's what I did. I was like, I'm going to post. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finish my 21-day journey and I'm going to bring people on board, but I want to show them along the way that I'm doing this too. And that all rolls into being a product of the product. But I know sometimes as new coaches, we get kind of hung up on, I don't want to post any pictures because I don't like where I'm at yet. I'm not where I want to be just yet. So don't do that. Post. Believe me, people still want to see where you are and where you're going, and they're going to be in your shoes. Inspire. So I just want to hit on this because this was huge. When you sign up as a new coach and you are like, that's my, I don't know what to do face. I'm just like, where do I go? I had 400 people who follow me who say they're my Facebook friends. I probably talk to maybe 7 of them on Facebook regularly. What am I going to do with these other peeps? So inspire and invite was huge for me. I literally did this every day for the first 31 days, and I'm still doing this, but for the first 31 days of my Beachbody journey, this is exactly what I did. Boom. Inspire. You're doing great. So I took somewhere between 3 to 5 people every day, and I inspired them. I sent them a quick Facebook private message to someone that I hadn't talked to or connected to in a long time. This would be like people I have done pageants with in the past, like 15, 10 years ago. So a few years ago. And I would be like, what's up, girl? So I didn't want to hit them right off the bat and be like, you need to lose weight. You do not look like you looked when you did swimsuit competition, girl. So that's the last thing I want to do. But I wanted to be real. We've become moms now, and we're encouraging each other. So when you inspire others, be genuine, be real, be you. I inspired 3 to 5 people daily. And what does that look like? Personalize the message to that person or friend. Comment about their most recent post or pic. Let them know you've been thinking about them. Even if you just started thinking about them today, you've been thinking about them. So let them know. Try to incorporate a fun or inspiring picture. This takes a little bit of time, but once you find one, like I used this Supermom one for a couple of my friends. So I didn't have to find a new picture for every friend, but I did use this one. And this is just a sample of something I said. Hey girl, just wanted to let you know that you inspire me daily. I love following you and your family on Facebook. You're truly a blessing to those sweet kiddos. Keep up the great work, Supermom. And I don't know who got more out of these inspiring messages, the person I sent them to or me. Because literally that very same day, I would get a message back that would say, I've had such a hard day. This really made my day. Thank you for thinking of me. How have you been? And then boom, all of a sudden, I'm now in their newsfeed, right? Because I posted this on their wall. Huh, how cool is that? So sometimes I'll post private message, or sometimes I'll actually post it on their wall. And when you post something on somebody's wall, what does that do? It takes you to the top of their newsfeed. And now they're starting to see everything that you're doing. So you can choose if you want it to be a personal message or on their wall. It depends on what your relationship is with that person. But I personally, I want to be a part of their newsfeed. So this was a sample inspire. I do this for 3 to 5 people a day still. I'm not going to reach out to these people and invite them to a challenge group right yet because I haven't talked to them in a long time. So several years, it's been a while. And the last thing I want to do is invite them to a challenge group just yet. Next though, how to invite. So I want to invite you to this awesome event. These are the people that you do keep up with regularly. These are the people that are in your news feed. You are constantly seeing their messages, their struggles. They're going to baby showers and they're overeating at reunions and church events. And so these are the people that you know talk about food or talk about fitness or talk about needing to lose weight or how they have an upcoming wedding and they can't fit into a bridesmaid's dress. These are the people that you know really need your help. So these are the people I invite. Invite personally. This is kind of a double-edged sword because we do post invitations on our Facebook page, but for those people, those 50 people that you know right away in your group that you could reach out to that have struggled, you want to invite them personally. So inviting others to upcoming challenge groups, clean eating groups, and coach sneak peeks personally. Send them a private Facebook message and let them know that you would love to have them be a part of your next group. And again, somewhere between 3 to 5 people daily. And I cycle through my contact list and I make a maybe list, I make a no list, I make a yes, I make a not yet, I make a already have a Beachbody coach, I already have Body Bye Bye, whatever it is, I make a note and then I go back and circle through those people. Tips for inviting. Make it you. Use your verbiage, social media language. So I might say word, I might say what up, I might say what's going on, girl? Hey, girl. So if that's your verbiage, don't go on there and say, hello, loyal customer. I would love to have you be a part of my next Beachbody challenge. Because I am telling you right now, they are going to put you in Facebook jail. I never heard that term until Megan started using it. It's my favorite thing. I do not want to be put in Facebook jail. I hope that there is a Facebook jail place on the Monopoly board. I just thought of that and I wanted to make sure I said it. Okay. Include a personal comment first about them. Explain the challenge using non-Beachbody words. Include the date and follow up. Please don't leave these people hanging. That's the worst. All right, here's my sample invitation. Hey girl, right? Because that's how I would say it. Hope your week is off to a great start. You've been rocking your fitness goals this year and I'm super proud of you. This is an actual one I sent out. You look incredible. First step's the hardest, I know. I'm putting together my next, I can't read that, but I believe it says online fitness challenge, and wanted to know if you'd be interested in joining I did a Bringing Sexy Back challenge group that started February 16th. It's a 21-day program that includes 30-minute at-home workouts, clean eating plan, and me as your coach. Yes. And continue. Since I started doing Beachbody programs, I realized that accountability and support have been the biggest factors in my success. This challenge group will be full of moms who are motivated to be the best mom and wife that they can be by taking care of their health and fitness. I'd love to have you in my group. So I really focused on moms who wanted to bring the sexy back. That was my very first challenge. That's who I hit. So that was my niche. That's who I wanted to target. That's who I wanted to see if I could get in the group, because either they just had a baby, they had a baby 2 or 3 years ago, but still haven't gotten the baby weight off. So those are the people I targeted first. So make sure you know who you're going to target. I think it's good to be specific. So that way your invitation, you can kind of copy and paste it, just changing a few things that personalizes it to that person. Next, don't be afraid to share your story. So we've talked about invite and inspire. The next one is about sharing your story so you can reel in the coaches who might want to be a part of your team to actually be a coach. So seven tips for sharing your story. Be real, be you, be authentic. I say that all the time, because if I go in there and try to be Megan or try to be somebody I'm not, then they're going to read through that. They're going to know Lisa just started this Beachbody thing and she's trying to reel me in, and next thing she's going to want me to do is be on a 3-way conference call and ask me if I've got coaches to come in on a 3-way conference call. Where are my coaches? Did you call anybody and ask them to be on this call? You got to make sure you have 3 people by this weekend. I mean, they're going to know. So be you, be real, let them know what's going on. Again, talking a verbiage that intrigues your niche market. My niche market right now is stay-at-home moms, because that's what I am, a stay-at-home mom who loves fitness, loves helping others, maybe even from the personal training field, because that's what I've been doing for the last 16 years. So I'm going to have some of that knowledge to bring on board, hopefully with some of my coaches or coaches who are interested in doing that. Address some of your market's concerns. And this was a huge one when we went through our last training. I thought this was really good. Go ahead and put it out there, right? People, if it's the elephant in the room, go ahead and talk about it, because people are going to have questions. You might as well address them at the beginning instead of it looking like you're trying to cover it up. Include an eye-catching picture or scroll stopper. That's Megan's #1 tip. So I'll make sure I put that in there. Make sure somebody stopping your Facebook scroll. Boom, here we go. And continue. Include some of Beachbody's successes, no matter how big or how small. If you lost 2 inches, 3 inches, you paid off a credit card, you were able to help your doggy with his surgery. Shout out, Tiffany. So whatever it might be, put it in there, because people want to know. This is, shoot, when you get hit with a vet bill, that stuff comes in like your transmission falling out of your car. You got to find money to do that. That's your family. So you let them know. Those are things that people are like, how am I going to come up with extra money for that? And if they were a Beachbody coach or they had this income, they could set aside for a little safety net that they might need. Share what you love about Beachbody and close with a call to action.
What happened was she saw one of my posts on the flea market site, and she saw that I did that.
Ooh, what's up, Amber? Okay, so who are you? Here was the one I just posted, and this is what I was talking about with.
And she said she had never heard.
Sharing up front. I can't mute her. There we go. Okay. Sharing up front about what are some of their concerns. These were some of the concerns I had. Multi-level marketing, pyramid scheme, helping the rich get richer. That was a big one for me. These were all fears that I had when I was contemplating becoming a Beachbody coach. But who am I? I'm the daughter of the Most High King. I'm a wife. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a blogger. I'm a photographer. I'm a fitness enthusiast. I'm a serial entrepreneur. people know that about me. And although I was a bit hesitant to become a Beachbody coach, I jumped in with both feet and have not looked back since. Since I became a Beachbody coach in January 2015, I've become more physically active without leaving my home. That's the best part. I've lost 14 pounds, paid off 3 credit cards with Beachbody income. I've increased my energy level, and I've helped 55 people begin their health and fitness journey. Really cool thing about this slide is I had to go back in and edit it this week. I'd lost 4 more pounds, and I had paid off 1 more credit card. So again, those might sound like small successes, but my husband and I's goal is to pay off 7 credit cards by May, and now we've paid off 3. So we have 4 more to go. So it's pretty big. And we would not have been able to pay those off with me just being a stay-at-home mom, moving to a new area because my photography business is not set up here. Moved to a completely new state. So anywho, Beachbody has been awesome. So those are my successes. Those are my fears. This is who I am. Here is my call to action and what I love about Beachbody. So now you ask, why am I smiling in all of my pictures? Because I'm my own boss. I get to hand select my own coworkers. What? And I have the flexibility I've always wanted. There's my what? If you want to learn how you can be your own boss too, join me for a live webinar this Tuesday, February 24th at 9 p.m. That was the call that we had with Lindsay. This was one of my most recent call to actions or coach posts. And here's my pictures of me smiling. We saw this one earlier, but this is, there's my why power. This is how happy I've been. This is the happiest I've been in a while. So I'm pretty excited about what I do, and I love what I do, and I want to make sure that comes through in all my pictures and all my posts. The last thing I want to leave you guys with is what made you want to become a Beachbody coach. So whether you're signed up under Megan or Tiffany or whoever coaches on here, or me or whomever, what made you want to become a Beachbody coach? Was it the challenge group that was awesome? Was it a post that you saw on Megan's wall or Tiffany's wall? Or was it how motivating they were, how happy they seemed, or the smiles, or the how did they portray themselves on Facebook? And remember that when you're doing the same thing. Megan, I followed Megan for a while. We've been friends for a long time. And we've talked about this in the past, doing a Fitness America pageant together. But I still followed her on my Facebook, and I would see these cool posts of Beachbody, and I would see how happy she was, and she was with her daughter, and all of that, her authenticity came through in all of her posts. And I was just like, I could see that she radiated this light of, I love what I do, and I'm here for my daughter, and I'm doing this for myself. I feel better about myself, and all of those things really struck a chord in me. I was probably someone for niche market, a new mom, a little unsure of how to get back on track with her fitness, would really like to make some income and do it in a way that wasn't selling. So that's what appealed to me. So I want you guys to think about what appealed to you about your Beachbody coach or your sponsor, whoever you signed up with. I want you guys to think about that, because that's what you want to portray too. Whatever you grabbed a hold of about that person, that's what you want to emulate. I hope that makes sense. I have truly loved doing this presentation. Thanks you guys for letting me have this opportunity. Like I said, I'm very honored and blessed. And Megan, thank you so much. Thanks for listening to me ramble a little bit. I get a little cray-cray, but this is something I'm very passionate about now, and I'm super excited about my first month success. I hope I can continue that. I pray that I can continue that. Yoda says, no hope, right? And I'm going to leave you with that little geeky thing. And love you guys, and keep up the good work.
Okay, Lisa, that was an awesome call. Does anybody have any questions or anything they need answered before we get off the call? I mean, that was truly a great call. I think you really, obviously you were talking about your niche market, but I think everybody can relate depending how your niche market is. And if you haven't identified what your niche market is, talk to your coach. It's a really important part. And if you don't know exactly who your niche market is, you'll figure it out. But you guys, that was a great call. Thank you so much, Lisa. And we will see you next week. All right. Take care.